Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about list. What is a list? List is a collection of ordered and unchangeable items which is basically written in a square brackets. Let's say I will declare a list now with a variable ml. I am saying my list in a variable ml. Simply ml means my list. Suppose my list contains some different types of fruits. Let us say apple, banana and cherry. Let us say these three types of fruits. I missed out an inverted comma here. Okay. Now to get the access for this list, since I'm using a Python shell here, not a PyCharm editor, I can simply put YAML. If you want to put in PyCharm, then we have to simply say print in the bracket, we have to say ML. Okay. Suppose if you want to access an element from this list, simply say ML and the index of the list. Index of a list starts from 0, 1, 2. So it starts from 0. Suppose if you want to access an element with an index 1, that means it is the second element of the list. Simply say it is second element of my list is particularly banana. Okay. I think you are familiar with accessing the list and even reading the list. Suppose I'll tell you what a negative indexing is. Basically, if you want to access a negative indexing list, suppose ML is like -1. What is -1? -1 means accessing the negative index. -1 is nothing but, basically negative index is nothing but beginning will become the ending and ending will become the beginning. So here 0 is basically our beginning, but in this case it will become the ending, means -1 will become cherry. If I give ml of -1, means it will give you the first element from the ending. So that is what basically negative indexing is. Next we will see the range of indexes. So I'll add some other few elements in our list so that our list will become a little bit long. Say apple, banana, orange and cherry, and let's say kiwi, and I forgot the mango. We'll end this list here. We have almost six fruits in our list. I'll just print out my list so that my list is being saved or updated. So let's say we want to access from banana till kiwi. We want only these set of fruits, not anything else. Suppose if that is the case, if I say the index of banana is 1, so I'll say 1 colon. Here colon is nothing but 2, 1 to whatever the index I want. Basically in list, the first index here will be included, but the second one will not be included. Suppose if I want data till kiwi, then I have to simply enter the index of mango. So the index of mango will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if I give an index of mango, then mango is excluded from the list. Only from banana till kiwi, these 4 elements are being printed. Basically that is what the range of indices means, or I can simply call it as the index also. Okay, so let us see how a for loop basically works in list. Suppose if I say for x in ml. So what is for x in ml doing? Simply it is going through the my list. If I say my list here ml is not the formatted list but the first list. Before this, I'll just print out the list for you again. This is my list. For x in my list. When I do this command, basically what it is doing is it is running over the list. It is running a loop over this list. And what the command I want to do is I want to just print out my x. Here, first what happens is in the place of x, apple gets saved and apple gets printed, then it will again go back to banana. And if banana gets printed and it will go back to orange. This will be the output of this for loop basically. Okay, this is how you normally run loops when you are using list. I hope you are clear with this. Suppose we are using a negative indexes and we want to have a set of indexes like we are used ml 1 is to 5. Suppose if I want ml minus 4 is to minus 1, then what happens? ml will be the same this list over here. I'm using minus 4 is to minus 1. What happens now is it will count minus 4 from this point, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So it will start printing from orange and till mango. But since minus 1 is being excluded, it will just print till kiwi. So this is what it is. You can even use negative indices or indexes also while simply printing. Okay. There are some other methods of using the indexes. Suppose like if there is like this. This means basically it will start from the beginning. Means from 0 it will start and it will print till 3. Means 0, 1, 2, 3. Because 4 is been accepted. Okay. Suppose if it is reversed, so 3, comma. This means it will start from 3 and it will print till the end. Suppose here 3 is cherry, it will start from cherry and it will print till mango. Okay. Suppose I am printing out my list again here. Now what I want to show is, now suppose I don't want banana in my list. I want to change banana into some other fruit or say some other name. So what I'm doing is I'm accessing the first element or the element with one index. What I'm doing is I want to change it. Now what I'm doing is I'm assigning another variable or another element in the index 1. Suppose simply say blackcurrant. Suppose what I'm saying is I am assigning blackcurrant to ml of 1. I am changing the value. I am changing the item value. Now I'll just print ml. You can see banana is being changed to blackcurrant. Okay. We have seen looping in a list. We have seen how we can use the list to get a certain value or a certain index or a range of indexes also. Suppose you are having a list which is containing some hundreds of items. Suppose now I don't know the length of this list first. First let us see the length of the list. We have a function called length and we are just simply printing out. We are just saving the ml in that length and printing out what is the length. len is a module we use to find the length of the list or length of a character. Length of anything is basically found by len. Okay. Suppose now if we want to check, there is the length of the list is suppose hundreds or thousands. Now we want to check whether this item, a particular item, is there in this list. Suppose I say is, we'll check whether apple is there in the list or not. You see apple. If apple is in the list where my list is ml, then I want my system to simply print. I'm just doing a command here stating that dude just tell me that it is there. Okay. Say apple is in the list. Or this is a fruit list, so we can even put as fruit list. So after checking this, what happens is apple is in the list, so it will simply give me yes, apple is in the list. What if there is a particular item, or I can say particular fruit which is not in the list? Then there will be a statement called else. Then it will print out no, this is not in the list. Okay, we are being particular here. But let's say we'll hold the topic for the if and else condition. I'll explain it in after a few videos. Then you'll get to know what all you can do with the if statement. Okay, we have seen the length, we have seen the for loops, we have seen the if loop in this list. Let us say I want to add items to this list. Let's say I have this list of ML. Now I want to add orange is already there. I want to add a banana at the ending of the list. So how to add it? I don't know. I want the blackcurrant to be present and I want to add the banana. I'm not changing the value. I'm just adding a value. Suppose this is my list ML. I am using a module called as append. What append does basically is it will simply add this particular item in the list at the ending of the list. Now simply if I print it, what happens is you can see that banana is already added at the ending of the list. There is another method called as the insert method. What does insert method do? Basically what insert method does is it will add a particular item to a particular space. That is what an insert item does. Okay, so let us see what an insert item does. Now my ML statement is this. Once the banana is included, now I want another fruit. The mango is included, apple is included, let's say another fruit is blueberry. Now what I'm doing is I'm saying my list to insert which one? The blueberry. The blueberry, but I didn't mention at which index I should insert. You can see that it is already showing me insert means it should have an index. So let us say I want to insert at index 1. Now what is happening? Now after this command is executed, it is basically telling me I have to insert blueberry in 1. So what does it happen? What happens is the list gets added with blueberry in position 1 and the blackcurrant becomes 2 and it follows like that. It is not changing the value, it is simply inserting a particular value in a particular index. That's all. Suppose, let us say I want to remove blackcurrant from the list. So what now? This is my list. In this list, I want to remove. Okay, I want to remove. I'll remove blueberry this time. I just added it. So I'm simply telling remove blueberry. Blueberry is being removed from the list. Okay. Remove is a method which removes a specific item. Suppose I want to remove a specific index. How is that possible? Say if I am not using a specific index, what happens? And if I am using the specific index, what happens? Okay. Now let us say I want to remove orange and the index of orange is 0, 1, 2. The method to remove a specific index is pop method. So this is popping out orange, means the list is not having orange in it. Suppose if I say I am not giving any index, then it will pop out the last element or the item from the list. If I print out my list now, you can see that banana is not there and even my orange is also not there. Okay. There is another method for removing a specific item from a specific index. That is nothing but the delete. This delete module, what does it does is it basically removes a specific index. Okay, this is not only used to remove a specific index, rather than it is also used to remove a complete list also. Suppose if I tell you simply like delete ml, then what happens? What are you expecting from this? Will it throw me a error, or will it simply deleted the complete list? So what I'm doing is I'm printing out ml. You can see it is not showing me anything, rather it throws me an error stating that ml is not defined. The delete ml command is simply deleted the complete list. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm again giving a list. I'm giving the same list because I don't want to mix up. I'll show you with one particular example itself. So this is completed. Suppose I want to remove all these elements and I want to return an empty list. Then I can't use delete. I can't use remove for each and everything. It takes time. So what I do is I'll use a module remove. Clear. What this clear does? Clear simply removes all the elements in the list and it will make it empty. Okay. Suppose I want to copy all the information from list 1 and I want to save it in list 2. Let us say I am creating two variables called list 1, where list 1 will simply say Mounish, and will create list 2. List 2 basically is an empty list. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to say list 2 should take all the elements copied from list 1 and save it in list 2. Simply I can say list 1 dot copy. So what this is basically doing is this is basically copying out all the list and it's printing or pasting it in list 2. Okay, now when I print list 2, it is telling all the elements in list 1 have been copied, but there is only one element in list 1, that is Mounish, so it has been copied to list 2. Okay, I hope you are understanding the difference between all these terms, because these terms are rather important when you are using for larger things. Okay, there is another way of I can say copying one list to another list. Let us say I'll simply clear out all the elements in list 2 and I'll print list 2 so that it is simply empty. Now what I want is I want to copy all the data in list 1 and paste it at list 2. Suppose list 2 is equal to, I am saying copy this list, or simply list of list 1. Basically what it does is it will copy all the data in list 1 and it will convert into a list, and then it will simply paste the complete data in list 2. This is what happens. Now let us see how, or is it possible to join two lists. Okay, so let us say my list 1, or first I'll delete my list 1 and I'll even delete my list 2. Okay, so now I'll have some new data saved at list 1. Suppose say A, B, comma, C. So these are the three variables I am saving in list of 1. Now I'll take list 2, and I'll say I'm having some numbers in list 2. Yes, those are variables and these are numbers, these are characters and these are numbers. Is it possible to add? See, it is a list, so it can be orderly changed, so it is not a problem. Say I'll have another variable called list 3 and I want list 1 and list 2 to get added and being saved at list 3. So let us see what is the output of list 3. You can see in this list there are variables and numbers or integers also. The data of list 1 and the data of list 2 both are being added and then they are printed in list 3. So this is simply, I can say, appending all the elements of list 2 into list 1 and then adding all the elements of list 1 and list 2 into list 3. This is one way of adding two lists. There is another way. This another way basically uses for loop. Say we are already having list 1 and list 2, I'll just delete the list 3 or is it needed? No, I will not delete the list 3, rather I would add all the data from list 2 into list 1. Simply I am using list 1 and 2, only two variables I am using, and I'll add and I'll do that list 2 data is get saved in list 1 for x in list 2. What is happening? It is taking every element of list 2 and list 1 dot append x. Now basically what happening is, first it will take 1, it will go inside the loop and it will say 1 is appended to list 1, then it will go to 2, then it will take 2 to append and it is added to list 2 1 and then it is given to, and it will again go to 3 and 3 is appended to list 1 and it is added to list 1. So what will be the output of this? I'll just print out list 1. You can see A, B, C, 1, 2 and 3. All the 6 items in one list. Okay. There are more number of ways of adding to list. There is another method called as extend method. Simply you can say list 1 dot extend list 2 means list 1 gets added with all list 2 elements and you can just simply print list 2. And there is another method like the list constructor. Simply if you are giving two data like list of list means it is converting that one list into another list. Suppose I will show you with an example. Say this is my list ml and this is the list constructor. This is the list constructor. I am opening the braces. So whatever comes inside this bracket, simply it is telling that it is a list. But what if I give another list? Say my another list will be apple, comma, orange. 2 elements are sufficient. And I close this list, and whatever is in this list has to go to the another list. So there is a constructor, another list. So that is what that bracket is for, the constructor list. So if I say now what is ml, simply it is telling me that that particular list is being converted into another list ml, and ml is having the list of fruits, apple and orange. So these are some methods of list, but there are many more methods. Like you can say, if you start from append, there is clear, copy. There are quite a 15 to 20 number of methods I can say which are in list. If you want, I will list out all those methods in the description. Just check them once and try them once. Type out a code, create your own list, check with all those lists, check all those methods with the list you created. Then if you have any doubts, then please put it down in the comment section. I'll help you out with all your doubts. So this is the end of list. If you need anything about the list, just text me on the comment section. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for some more awesome content.